Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone this morning? So good, I hope. So good. I am gonna make us big. Somebody say good morning, so I know somebody's here. I'll write good morning. There we go. Okay, so who's ready to just get artsy with some, well, I have a couple of things that we're working on today. I have Halloween cards and then some prep work for Thursday's art journaling. Everybody make sure you have a big drink. And take a big drink. It makes all the difference. Good morning, Sue. Good morning, Valerie. I'm so excited to see you all. I'm ready to make some Halloween cards for some special people in my life. And then do a little bit of prep work for Thursday's art journaling entry. So you'll need to pull out some of Anne's artsy washi tape. Whatever washi tapes that you have of mine, it's just fine. It's just fine. It's just fine. It's just fine. Good morning, Patricia. So, like I said, pull out your washi tapes. I'll find another one so I can show you what I did. So I'm going to just take a washi tape and I'm going to pull off a strip. Let's see what I have that I can set aside. Hi, Deb. How are you? Has jet lag gone away yet? Or is it still there? I'm pulling some of my washi tape off my craft mat so that I can show you what I did, but then I'll be making stuff out of those washies. Okay, so I'm going to lay down a strip or two of washi tape. There we go. And then I'm going to coat them with watercolor ground. And this dries super fast. I use transparent watercolor ground. I like to get my brush wet. And I just use this flat. I think it's a number 6. I like to start with a wet, jet lag, it's crazy, isn't it? You think you're okay and then all of a sudden, good night. It's crazy. I know, it's crazy. Okay, so I take my wet brush and I dip it in my watercolor ground, and then I'm just going to coat my pieces of washi tape. And by doing this, the washi tape will accept any of the water-soluble, I meant to put that in the water. Dang it! Well, I could do one more strip. I keep trying to use up what's on my brush, and that's how I end up with all these strips. lay down another strip. Then I'll coat that strip. I know it's probably, is it off camera? Can you see it? Anyway, you're gonna coat it with that watercolor ground, and then clean off my brush. I do that by just dipping it in water and then tapping it off on the paper towel. Okay, good morning, Lisa. So Lisa, you have some of my washi tape, so you can do this. So you're gonna just lay down some washi tape, and then you're going to coat it with watercolor ground. And that's what we're using this for. We're gonna use part of it today, but then we're gonna use part of it in a project on Thursday in our magazine art journaling. Okay. So if you're brand new here, you know all the things. If you would like, comment, subscribe, share, I don't know, whatever else you do. Sorry, drawing a blank this morning. If you would do that on the following social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and then ask to join Stitch Along with Anne, and then Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs Facebook group. Both of those Facebook groups. But the thing that we're going to focus on the most this morning is the Krista art printable. So we're going to start painting this to create some cards. And I have a couple of little things that have been kind of rolling around in my noggin. Okay, Debbie says, can you believe that none of the hotels I stayed at wrapped the new toilet paper rolls in pretty paper? Stop it. But I have a stash to send you of other stuff. Yay! I know. I still have to send you the toilet paper wrap from the Pioneer Woman, sister. Okay, so this morning I pulled out this palette, my big palette, and these are all Prima Marketing watercolor confections. That you can tell the ones that I love, can't you? So I'm going to just start painting all of these candy corns. Can you tell I love candy corns? I just saw like this huge artsy opportunity with candy corns. I couldn't help myself. So normally candy corn is orange, yellow, white, but we can do whatever we want, right? But let's go orange, yellow, white for right now. So let's just get some color down. Just get some watery color down. And I can tell you about my morning walk. So Jeff and I went for a walk to the park like we do almost every morning. And I pulled out my, do you remember I told you guys about the bird app that my brother-in-law hooked me up with? Oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's so cool, you guys. And you know what? I could just kick myself, Lisa, that I didn't do it when I was in Kansas. But here we go. So the bird app is called Merlin Bird ID. And so what it does is you record the bird song or calls. I learned the difference. And it will identify the bird. And so that's super fun. Like I did it when I went to Manitoulin Island. I did it when I went to Sault Ste. Marie. I'm just furious with myself that I was in all those states and I didn't do it. But here we go. So this morning, Jeff and I are walking, and we usually hear the same birds, right? Obviously, every day. We hear house sparrows and house finch. We hear a curve-billed thrasher. We hear a Verdine, Verdin, Verdin, maybe? Anyway, like I said, we hear the same ones all the time. Well, this morning, I said, Jeff, a bird came up on my phone, and I go, that's a duck. And it was called Gadwall, Gadwall. I was like, that's kind of crazy. I go, but do you remember one time we had ducks in our pool? Like they had, I guess they were flying south. Well, this morning, so we're walking and Jeff goes, oh my God, he goes, look up. There was a duck flying over us. That was so funny. So you just never know. You never know who you're going to come across on a morning walk, right? Oh, I heard a great-tailed gackle this morning. I think that's all the ones. But it's fun to see if like I hear all the same ones or if I hear some new ones. So if you want to get that app, it is called Merlin, Merlin, Bird ID. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's so fun. It's so fun. So I'm just going to get some orange down, just kind of filling the base with orange, and then I don't know what I'll do next. Something fun, I bet. A little bit more, and I think I had, nope, I think that might be it. I think that's all the orange bases, right? I believe so. Now I have these crazy ones. I have these three, sweet and corny. Then I have this one. Oh my gosh, I love this one so much. It's not a new printable. It's a, I pulled it from the archives. It's not really the archives. If you go on my website and you click on the category that says Halloween, the Krista, I have 3 Halloween art printables, and the Krista is the one we're working on today. And do you remember the names of the sites you told us about giving you journaling suggestions? Was it the one I just talked about last week, where they had the calendars of different things? It is, just a sec. I do have it written down because, well, you know, I always have all of my little hunks of paper, all of my little, it was like something and happy. I might have put it, Lisa, in the email, in last week's email. But I remember, I'm still looking, Lisa. I'll just keep talking and looking, and then we'll blab about it. Goodness, something and happy. Just a sec. Lori from Canada is off on a trip for 2 weeks. They will be in Arizona. I know, Kath. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Lori, Lisa, is our, remember I told you we have a resident yogi at my Arizona retreat? She is the girl, and she's just about the most fabulous. That's for dang sure. Ordinary and happy. Just a sec. You know what? Hold on one sec. Let me see if I can, because now it's bugging me. Instagram. I'm going to go on Instagram. And see if I can look it up. Search. It's the Ordinary and Happy Life. That's the name. Oh, let me see if I can. Oh my gosh, I think I can actually put a link. Shut up. Let's see. Who the heck am I? Look at that. Okay, let's see. So there it is, Lisa. Oh my gosh, I'm always so proud of myself when I do something kind of techie, you know? Oh, good thought. Good thought, Deb. I mean, all you can do is ask, right? Somebody will know somebody. Okay, so that's dry. So now let's do our yellow. I think I want to do this yellow. So, I like a buttery kind of yellow, if I'm being honest. That's the thing the kids say now. If I'm being honest. No, I want to lie. Sorry. That was just my little morning, a little bit of snark this morning. So let's paint some more yellow. There we go. So, look for birds. Oh my gosh, so I learned the difference between a bird song and a bird call. So I learned that male birds are the ones who sing, typically, and they are, and bird songs are longer, more complex, melodic vocalizations typically made by male birds for territory defense or attracting mates. Bird calls are short, simple, functional sounds for communication like alarms, contact, or begging for food. And either sex can do that. Fascinating, right? Fascinating. So you'll have to listen in your backyard or on your next walk or whatever to see what you hear. If you hear bird songs, if you hear bird calls. So I know I want to try a lot of different things on all these candy corns. It's just been kind of in my noggin. I just want to get some base paint down first, and then I can come in and do all the doodads. While on our 5th delay in Amsterdam, I bought the new Vogue magazine. Shut up! Oh, and you got like a European one. Fascinating. To start a new adventure. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Deb, I'm having so much fun. And the list of fun techniques that I have for us to play with, stop it. It's entirely too fun. So for our next technique, for our Thursday, our first Thursday art journaling adventure, you're going to want to paint. Oh, shut up. Look how cute that is. Okay. I want to paint the background of this. I'm thinking purple. Oh, that's right, Keels. Is it in Dutch, Deb? Oh. We're all the go, aren't we? We are all the go. Okay, so what happens, so while I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm going to set this over and I'm going to start painting my washi tape. And here's what I'll do. So I'm going to bring these back, the pieces that I pulled off to put these down. You're going to, so we've covered them. $28 American. Shut up. That's insane. But is the text in Dutch? Fascinating. Okay, so you're going to want to paint your washi tapes, whatever ones of mine that you have. You just want it because it's black and white and we can grow it, right? So you're going to take some orange and the watercolor ground makes it so the and I'm just randomly putting color down, as you can see. The watercolor ground makes it so that the watercolor paint adheres to the washi tape. What is that brown paper? It is a craft mat, and it is a cheap one. I will not do that again because because under it, paint has probably gone through to my table. Whatevs. But I knew I wanted to stick it down, and I didn't want to like directly paint onto my table. Okay, so I've got some orange down, right? And I just keep kind of moving it around. Now, let's get some of that yellow, and we're going to kind of mix them. Make it a little bit watery so that the two kind of mix. And we're going to need all of this for Thursdays. So make a bunch. We're going to use orange, yellow, and purple. Because those are the colors that I'm painting my my candy corns. You want it Halloween-y colors. We're going to do kind of a Halloween-y Halloween-y entry into our fashion magazine adventure. Oh, Deb, I might just have to ask you to send me some of that Dutch text. You know? Because shut up. How cool is that going to be? So now I'm just moving that paint, filling it in as I go. So you get the idea, right? we're just going to paint all of these. So I do need to get some purple activated, and I have some paint that's like I had way too much orange in my brush. 2 shades of violet, like a light violet. Violet, you're turning violet. A light violet and a darker violet. So where's my squirt bottle? I need to squirt. I know you can't see it, but I'm just squirting my paints with some water. There we go. See what I mean? I'm just squirting it and then coming in and painting. Oh my gosh, do you remember, you guys? Oh, shut it. You know I love me some international text. Well, I like text of any kind. Shut it. Okay, now let's do the darker one. Okay, Keels, what did you put? Yeah, so Keely was smart. Keely's desk in her studio is covered in craft mat. And I should have done that long ago. And not that I might not. I might. But it's brilliant. And she got it from Joggles, and it's kind of amazing. So let's get some. So we're kind of doing the same thing with the purples that we did with the orange and yellow, right? We're getting lots of good color down, and then bringing in the secondary color. And you can see that I didn't let the paint fully activate, and that's why I'm getting that separation of church and state. That's why I'm getting that separation in my paint. So take it from me, it pays to just give your paint just a little minute to activate. Get that water on there, work it in with your paintbrush, and just kind of let it sit for a minute. And I just keep adding it and adding it and adding it, right? So you guys get the idea of where we're going. And the more you blend it, the more you're going to get that third color, right? You're going to get that blend of the lighter violet, kind of a red violet, and the deeper red violet. And that's really pretty. And that's how you get lots of nice depth. And if you don't have any of my washi tape, it's $10 a package, and a package is 2 rolls. A wide roll and a thin roll. And once it's gone, it's gone. But I will keep making stuff with it because I find it very fun. So this one is super wet, and I'm kind of digging that. And I just keep layering paint. See where we go, see what happens. Because once it dries, oh, you guys, then you're gonna get the coolness factor. Like I could, once this is all dry, oh my gosh, I can't stop. I can't stop, I won't stop. Keep moving it around so I get nice coverage. Okay. Okay, once it dries, I could come in and good morning, Renata. I could come in and splatter with my Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White, and that would be on my website, Julie. Keels, can you put a link to my washi tape, the category on my website, please? And Julie, you got 2 rolls, remember? Anyway, there's so much fun stuff you can do with it. Anyway, once I'm done, once these are all dry, and the rest of them that I'm making, once they're dry, we can splatter it with some bleed proof white, or you could splatter it with just like white acrylic paint that you've watered down a little bit. That makes a really good splatter too. Anyway, but that's all once it's dry. And like I said, you're going to need a lot of it for Thursday's project. These aren't dry yet, but I could paint these. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get some water over here. And I'm going to, you know, we could do some greens too, you guys. That's kind of Halloweenish, right? But let's do another orange while we let these dry, and we let the water activate the paint. Don't you just know, I always have so many, I'm getting a different orange this time. I have so many projects going all at once, all around my house. So let's do some shades of orange. That'll be cool too. And like I said, we're just going to continue to add more paint, add more paint, add more paint. So this is the original orange. And then we did the deeper orange. And then I'm thinking, let's do like a lighter orange. Do one more here. Because I have this orange that's quite light. Let's see what we get there. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's making me all kinds of happy. Okay, it's in the, just a sec. Let's see if I can do it again, you guys. It's a category at the top, Keels. There we go. Anne's Artsy Washi Tape. There. Stop it. Oh my gosh. So impressed with myself. Who am I this morning? There we go. Anne's Artsy Washi Tape. Ugh. I can't even stand it. I can't even stand it with myself. What did you say, Deb? I love how your purples are drying. I'm kind of digging it too, Deb. So just know that we're going to, oh my gosh, I can't wait to share what we're going to do with all of this stuff. But we're needing to do a little prep work. So let's get a little bit more of that lighter orange. And I love when it's, you know, when we have, like, the design is peeking out. That's making me all kinds of happy. And there's dark areas and light areas. Oh, that's all. And little bits of white are popping through. Yes. Look how pretty that is. Let's do a green. What else did we say? Yes, a green. How are you doing, Miss Julie? I hope that you are well. Oh, that's a good one. I'm getting... I need to wipe the bottom of my palette because I just ran my... I just laid the whole palette on top of the purple washi tape. Whatevs. Alright, let's see. Oh, what about this one? I'm loving the mixing of colors. That's kind of melting my butter this morning. Do you remember that from, that's from Steel Magnolias? One of my favorite movies of all time. That melts my butter. I think Truvy might have said that. All right, all right, all right, all right. I think I might want to do another green because why not? I have this green down here that's a deeper green, kind of more of an olivey green. Oh, Jules, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to hear that. Are you able to make art? That's the important question, isn't it? That's the important question, Jolie. I'm loving this. Dark lights, you know. Look at these two greens. Each beautiful, just a little bit, just, you know, just standing on their own 2 feet, doing their own thing. So, I'm also thinking if we can... I'm still getting caught up from the retreat too, Julie. I am. I did a little too much running around. So I'm still working on finishing everything. I mean, I finished my project. I just have to finish Lindsay's projects. And I'm so busy I want to put all of my swaps in my book too, because then a little bit of all of you are with me. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. That Lindsay, she had a good idea, didn't she? I think everybody copied that idea. So let's see. What if we do some that are just yellowish? That might be an idea. All right, let's see. Can you see that? Ooh, you guys, it's 9:41 and I haven't said everybody take a drink since the very beginning. So everybody take a drink. Ooh, make it a big one. Make it a good one since I was remiss. All right, let's see if I push it up just a little bit more. A little bit softer now. Okay, let's do some yellows. Yellow, yellow, kissed a fellow. Kind of digging that. What if I did it just all one yellow? That's an idea. Aren't they pretty, Lisa? It's very Halloweenish. For our Thursday project. Doing a little prep work. All right, so we have some of that going on. Then what if we pick a different yellow? You know what I mean? So we have some contrast. Look at this yellow. Shut it. I have some ideas, Lisa. Remember all that stuff we picked up in the yard? I have some ideas of stuff that we can make with a few more pages. Because you know, the art doesn't stop because the retreat's over, Lisa. I'm proud of you for getting your swaps in. That's a goal for this weekend. But now I'm all like in the February retreat mindset. So I gotta, but I want to take some time to, you know. Lisa, please. That girl climbed under trees with me, climbed behind bushes to get all kinds of bits of Kansas nature for me to bring home. And we did. I have many little Ziploc bags full of it. Okay, so now this all has to dry. So you need to do like at least this many pieces for Thursday, if not more. Okay, see, I told you. What did I tell you? It's a shoddy craft mat. So we'll just squirt it with some water and wipe it up with some paper towel. Which is dumb because, you know what, I have a Clorox wipe right here that I could do it with. Oh my gosh, you guys, this morning, so you know, every morning I drink my little Fairlife protein shake. And this morning I had shaken it up because it's better if you shake it. And it's better if it's cold. So I came downstairs and I was doing some things on my phone and I shook up my shake, and then I finished some work on my phone, and then I started to shake my protein shake again. And somewhere along the line, I had taken the top off, you guys. Oh my gosh. Chocolate shake everywhere. I was so mad at myself. I was so mad at myself. Ugh. Okay, so I'm looking at just ridiculously stupid. Just so dumb. Just so dumb. So now I'm going to take these Lottie Dottie gel pens and I'm just going to do some pen work in the painted bits. Yes, I'm kind of digging that. And some are dark and some are light. It sounds like a Dr. Seuss book, doesn't it? Some are dark and some are light. But I like just the texture that a little bit of mark making on top of your watercolor does, you know? Like it just changes the whole vibe of the piece by just adding little bits of mark making. This one is so fun to paint because you have all those little nooks and crannies, like all different shades of orange and all different shades of yellow. And then this one, I sometimes highlight bits with a little bit of gray because it'll be white. Same goes for these. So go out and get you a Krista art printable and make yourself some Halloween cards. We watched this, Jeff and I watched this YouTube channel on Saturday mornings. We live a very exciting life. Anyway, we watched this. Jeff loves to rebuild old cars. And so he found this guy that he has many old car rebuilder YouTubes that he watches, but there's this one that I like to watch called Sleeper Dude. And I'll tell you what, they're from Middle Tennessee, so they all have very thick accents. But they have so many animals on their farm, and they're all pets. So I like to watch the baby goats, and it seems like they're always having more babies. And they have some donkeys and 2 pigs, and oh my gosh, that's what I wait until the end. And there's a little girl, they don't call them their first names. They call them by nicknames, which I totally get as a mom. There's a little girl, their youngest, I think she might be 11 or 12, and she's quite the budding artist, so she's fun to watch too. And so people send her lots of art supplies, and she just, you know, when you're a child and you just jump in with no what's the word I'm looking for? No inhibitions. I love that. I love that for her. Like she's really into acrylics, and they sell her little acrylic paintings on their website. Oh my gosh, so dang cute. She has her own little YouTube channel. She doesn't really give a hoot about cars. Love that about her. All right, now what am I going to do with the yellow? Fellow, let's see. Let's do some polka dots. I'm kind of feeling polka dots this morning. The tone on tone is so, makes me so happy. Yes. And remember, it's going to look different on everyone because everyone is slightly different shades of yellow. The paint is slightly different shades. So just random polka dots. Oh, remember I was telling you guys that Jeff and I started watching that show called Black Rabbit? Well, we finished it. Holy smokes. It was intense, but so good. We also, I watched a, you know, I love me a British murder mystery or detective story. So I just finished one called The Unforgotten. That was super good. And I'm watching another one right now that's called Crow Girl. Oh, so good. I think they're both on Netflix. One might be, well, I don't know. This is making me so happy, you guys. I hope you are. Thinking about who you could make a Halloween card for, who you could send it to. The post office always has cool Halloween postage stamps. So that's fun. I think I had some, I might have used mine up. And I don't know that they came out with any new ones this year. I think you can still buy the old ones. They had foil on them. They're real pretty. Very Halloweenish. I was so proud of myself. Yes, I just sent some thank you notes a little bit ago, and I found thank you stamps that I had bought 100 years ago. So that was fun. And I put, and the writing, the scripty thank you was in like a gold foil, and I had gold envelopes. Ooh, I felt so artsy sending my mail. Turn, 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 turn. Someone's at the front door. Everybody here, what's her face? Say that. Bye, Deb. You stay artsy too. And I hope you are, you know, getting yourself back in the swing of things. It's always weird when you go on a long trip like that. How am I doing on time, you guys? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Did I get all of the yellow bits with polka dots? I think I did. Feeling like I might want to do some purple in the background, but I don't know that I want to paint. Oh, but shut up. What about that? I have that one and that one. Let's see. What are the purple? Oh, I have that one. What else do we have? That one and that one. Is that all of the purples? No. One more purple. Somehow these got everything got yellow paint on it. Could it have been when I was painting a giant sunflower? In Kansas? Possibly. Okay, let's see. I feel like I might want to do, let's see. Have that's kind of bright. This, that's pretty dark. This, kind of like that. Is this the same? No, it is not. And these look too pink. So I'm thinking, let's do this one. Now I'm thinking, good morning, Nancy. I'm thinking, let's do this. Let's do some stripes in the back. What do you think? And I kind of like the idea of it starting and stopping. Then I get kind of a funky vibe. Yes. Guys, I'm kind of digging that. I need to start listening to our book club book. I was going to start it yesterday, and well, that didn't happen. So I need to listen to it today. It's by one of my favorite authors, Adriana Trigiani. I love her. I love her. Good morning, Mary. So be sure to watch the whole thing, Mary and Nancy, because there was a whole section on stuff, prep work for Thursday's pop-in paint party. You know what, you guys? I'm thinking I'm going to paint over this. Like, once the ink is all dry, I think I'm going to paint over it with more of the red violet. I think that'll be so pretty. But I'm thinking maybe, what do you think about doing like the lighter color? Because this is kind of darker. I think that might be a cool, like we did pen work over the paint here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens if we do it under, that this pen work will be under the paint. Interesting, right? And I'm not trying to make these perfectly equal distance. I just want to give that nice lined illusion, you know. Not blind illusion, like Sticks sing about. Lined illusion. Almost there, almost there. Stop it. Oh, you guys, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. How am I doing on time? Oh, I'm way over. Sorry, you guys. So sorry. I just keep yakking and drawing, yakking and drawing. Let's see what happened. Oh, you guys. Oh, I'm loving it. Just some cool, that's just a cool effect, isn't it? Yep, that's making me happy. Okay, look for this to be a Halloween card on my social media sometime soon. Hopefully today. I think it should be. I just keep pulling paint from that one area. It evens out the paint distribution too. Like, it makes it so it's not a big blob of color there. And then I still have lots of paint to fill these areas. And remember, your paintbrush holds quite a bit of paint. Anyway, I will bid you adieu. And then I'll just keep on painting, because I can't help myself. Go out and make today a terrific Tuesday. to be sure. I adore you all. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, thank you, Keels. Thank you, Valerie. I know, but I'll just keep going. Well, I'll just keep, how about if I just keep going until I fill in all the purple. Oh, you guys, I'm loving it. And then I was just thinking, wouldn't it be cool to do it if we did it in a shimmery paint? That might be cool too, right? You never know. Teeny tiny in the corner. Teeny tiny in the corner. You guys. I'm loving it so much, but look, do you see that puddle right there? Let's pull that off. Mm-hmm. Yep. It kind of looks like corduroy, you guys. Digging it. Digging it. Okay. Go out and make it a terrific Tuesday. I adore you guys so much. Thank you. See you tomorrow in Stitch Along. Bye, everyone.